Josh, like, what are some like action points that you wanna maybe share with the audience? Like, how can they take it to the next level? Like, how can they get a quick win like today, tomorrow? And I have one, but I'll share it after you.
It comes down to a couple of the key phrases we've already touched upon in this time together. It starts with a sense of awareness, right? And willingness. You have to be willing to look inside, take an honest look and assessment inside to really see what's going on versus what you want to go on. For me, it became clear as day. And the small quick wins come as the way I've done it. I knew I had decades of things to overcome. I wasn't going to fall into the trap where by New Year's you say, hey, I'm going to lose 50 pounds next week. And, we all know how that winds up. So in order to alleviate that, what I did and what you can do is I made an honest assessment of what I was doing all these years that weren't serving me, small, medium, and large habits, patterns, and beliefs that were playing against my goal. So I just listed them out and I said, well, I should probably stop doing that every single night. And maybe I should revisit how I approach that most afternoons. And then you see what small win you can tackle. Take one negative habit, pattern, or belief and replace it for a week, for 2 weeks, for a month, whatever. Don't overwhelm yourself. That's where you find the win, one small thing at a time, and celebrate that. And then slowly but surely you add another one. You feel good about yourself and who you are and who you are capable of becoming.
So amazing.
Wow, yes. And I want to add to that a little bit. I actually want to add a book, right? Because I haven't actually talked about a book in this episode.
Fancy's book recommendation.
And I love your example because, like you said, I always share that example of New Year's. People say, yeah, I want to lose so many pounds. 1 week later, done. That goal is out the window, right?
That was me. I'm still rolling down the street. So
By the way, I think this needs to be shared in the podcast. Everyone, my brother here, yesterday, he stepped back into the soccer field.
Let's go.
And he did an awesome job. Yeah. He crushed it. Yeah, he played really good.
I rolled around the other players, which is fine.
So the book is called Tiny Habits and talks exactly about what you are talking about, which is those small steps and keep getting those consistent wins. So thank you so much for sharing that. And I invite everybody to get that because it's pretty good.